Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus, you turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. And now on with the show.
Wow,
Are you ready for
wow.
some sloppy seconds? I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper. And welcome to Sloppy
Yes.
Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball on the Tuesday episode.
Here we are in a heat wave. We live on the sun now.
I just wish you could. My cat is looking at me, and it's got one eye squinted. It's not happy about this. It's not happy about any of
Does she
this.
hate it that you say it? Well, I guess she hasn't been able to tell you what her gender is.
Yeah. And also, she still has no personality. What is
Are
going...
you the kind of person, hold on. Are you the kind of person that calls a baby an it?
Until it decides.
Until it decides. I guess that's true. I always think people, I guess now with the more progressive and like thorough conversation around gender, like sort of really being gender neutral with kids is great. But don't you feel like it is dehumanizing?
Yeah, I actually don't think it is that great. But I have been working on very hard on using more they them for everybody. Just so that it's easier for me, because I guess I don't know. It's a real problem misgendering people and then like having to apologize, and I always feel so bad about it, and I know that it happens to them so much often that they probably don't care.
Well, it's not that they don't care. I mean, again, we're both speaking out of turn here.
I don't know.
It's not that they don't care. What I've heard, sort of like the general consensus, is that a quick apology and a move past it is the best way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say she. I know it's he, and you use they or the. It's like just be
I don't do all that. I just correct it. I go, sorry, they da-da-da-da-da.
Right. And I think what that means is that like you're learning, you're clocking, but you're also a real life human person who knows that just because you like fucked up something with the way like what you said doesn't mean you have like awful feelings towards that person. It wasn't malicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my cat, they left.
They left. They got up and walked away.
Well, because of this fucking heat wave, I'm downstairs because the downstairs is easier to keep cool. And, you know, we've been letting her run the show down here. But, honey, yesterday it was 111 degrees in my neighborhood. It was reported the hottest day in LA in history. Honey, we made history yesterday, baby.
I saw something where it was like, this has been the hottest day in 125,000 years. I'm like, oh, so before the volcanoes chilled out, like it used to be molten lava, and so it was that hot. No, so this is psychotic. My barber is leaving town. Uh-oh. And he has been doing haircuts at his place. Masked haircuts outside, and I have yet to get a haircut. So I was like, you know what? Let me go over there. Let me give him some money, send him on his way, whatever. I'm sweaty to begin with. Imagine doing a sweaty haircut. I mean, psychotic. Standing, because he doesn't really have a good setup. So in order to like be at the right level to get the fade, I stood in the backyard with like a fan on me, just like dripping sweat, 115 degrees, and he gave me a sickening haircut. Sickening, no?
Oh, that's very good.
And then when I came home, my power was off.
Ooh, no.
So
what did you do?
Home, it was very hot. I went up into my bedroom because I had an AC unit running up there while I was gone, so it could be like cold when I got back.
Wasting power. Wow.
Well, I was
Tammy
gone for
Brown
45
would not
minutes.
Be proud.
Who?
Tammy Brown.
Tammy Brown. Yeah, plastics. But I was ready to like walk into the room having cooled it off while I was gone. And I walked in and it was like mildly cooler and mostly completely stagnant. And so I like laid there for a little bit and I was like, what am I going to do? And then some friends of mine were out of town. So I went over to their house and went in their pool. And I just sat in a pool for 2 hours.
That sounds lovely. There's an app where you can rent a swimming pool like from someone's backyard.
What? They just like let you come over?
Like you just go over to their house and it's like, and on it, it's like Airbnb, but for swimming pools. And it's just like, this one has a guest house attached so you can go inside and like use a bathroom. This one allows grilling and like this many people. This pool is this person's. You have to walk into their laundry room to go to the bathroom. It's very interesting. It's all very overpriced. It's like $45 an hour for a swimming pool. And I was like,
whoa.
I'm like, that's a little expensive because if I'm going to spend a day by the pool, it's going to be 3 or 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pay for it. Anyway,
I had like a very like high school hop the fence and like sit quietly in someone's pool in the middle of the day.
Did you text them to ask?
Yes. No. I called them, but they're out of town, so like nothing is unlocked. You know, it's like the whole house is on lockdown. But I was like, I'm getting in that pool, and it was really refreshing. It was very nice, and I'll probably go back today.
Oh, I'll come over.
Nope. So. What else does it say there? I feel like there was
drag
something
sale.
good.
I'm having a drag sale.
Okay, so you're having people come to your house?
Not my house. Okay, so what we're doing is we're doing a like socially distanced drag sale where we're gonna have
not my house.
Not my house, and it's PJ's old house, so she's leaving, so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna sit. The way her front yard is set up is there's like a porch and a balcony thing that we can like set everything up down on the front lawn, but be up and away from everybody. And then if they want to pay, well, we are putting duct tape price tags on everything currently, like on hangers. So if they want to haggle, they can do it from a distance, and it's hopefully gonna all be PayPal and Venmo.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
So let me just run this back. I feel like you and Pinche are great entertainers, beloved drag queens. I feel like neither of you are really well known for your fashion sensibilities
our looks and our
or
serves.
even the construction of the garments that you do make.
Well, here's
So
the good thing about this sale, honey. It's stuff from years ago when I first started drag, and it's a lot of purchase stuff, a lot of stuff from Juan Chavez, who used to design for the queens. It's a lot of stuff that I had made and actually ended up not wearing because I didn't like it. So there's some stuff. There's like one costume in there that I paid $300 for that I have never worn once.
I have like one or two things like that, and it's so...
And then also I have all these tons of shoes that I bought online that were supposed to be my size. So they say they're a size 13, but they are heels and they're too narrow, or like the pitch is wrong. And so I have 4 or 5 or 6 boxes of just brand new, never worn heels for drag queens.
Oh, so it's a shoe sale.
It's a shoe sale. There's
sale.
Jewelry I never wore. There's costumes I never worn. Off the rack clothing. Like a lot of ASOS dresses that I got and like never wore. So if girls want tip around outfits that are just like cute little skinky little girly girl dresses.
Things Nicole Byer gave you that you couldn't fit into.
I could fit into all of it.
So what I was saying is that when I lived in Brooklyn, I'd like done a gig or two where like I had a little extra money and I was like, I'm gonna get some like custom stuff made.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to someone who was like an artist and a designer, and the sketches he showed me were like so incredible. They looked like fucking like Ashton Michaels superhero pop star like garments, and he had this idea for this like coat, this like jacket he was gonna make. I was so excited about all of it. And it was going to cost me, like, I think at the time, like $400 or $500, which is it's like a lot of money to pay for something regardless. And at that point, it was like the first time I was spending big money on something.
Yeah.
And we had a fitting and like everything was like pinned and it was like, okay, I could see where it was going. And I was really excited. Girl, when I finally picked that stuff up and paid him his money, the construction was boo-boo. I wore it once and my sweat stained it all. Like the garment like looked good, but if you turned it inside out, it was garbage and it was not built to like sustain a body like mine performing in it. And
yes.
I felt like I got scammed, but I also know that he spent hours and hours making it and designing it, and
maybe he's just like, that's how the inside of a lot of my costumes look, because I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna wear it once. Maybe he was like trying to make it like a costume like that, but at that point, don't charge someone $300, $400, $500. Just be like, listen, I'll make it like at cost.
That's what I like sort of learned from that experience is like, are you giving your money to someone who's gonna like make something sickening for like a photo, or make like a durable garment that you can tour in
and know
travel
the difference?
Right, exactly.
Because another thing that used to happen to me a bunch with this one designer is that the drawings were cunt. They were fashion.
Right.
He made my body look bigger and like fashiony and like had the silhouette down. And then when I would get the garment, I would be like, well, the skirt like isn't as full as that image. Like it doesn't look the same. So I was like, what you're displaying to me and what I'm getting are two different things, and I don't want to work with you anymore. Anyway, you wanted to talk about finally.
No, I want to.
Oh, you want to keep reading Dragon? You want to drag some people?
I just wanted to say the opposite of that is Bikala, Brad, who is a guest on our show. His drawings look like cartoon sketches. There's like, like they're fun to look at, but you're like, that couldn't be a real garment. And then he makes like these like amazing cat suits that like Lady Gaga wears. But you look at the sketch and it's like the fashion sketch, and you're like, that looks like you did that on a napkin. And it like looks like it looks like a fun doodle, but I don't really know. And then the final thing is like so stunning every time.
Sickening, Ma.
Sickening, Ma. Wait, what were you gonna say, sis?
Oh, honey, Miss Diva. I said that
Miss Diva, Miss Thing.
We were talking earlier, and you said, I think I'm ready to finally dive into being creative in a COVID world. What exactly did you mean by that? You want to lean into something?
Well, I think for me, and you and I have both been sort of kind of vocal about this, like, yeah, we've done digital shows and like done whatever, but it's all felt like tiding us over until we can get back to things as usual.
Yeah. Well, I recently realized that there is no getting back to things as usual. This is it.
That is correct.
This is where we're at. Drag is going to be an online event now.
So in my mind, I'm just thinking like, oh, like, how do we sort of set ourselves up to create again? I've been always sort of creating in a digital space, but to create and to make things in a way where people feel safe, where people feel taken care of, where your audience is not sort of like weirdly second guessing, like, did everyone have a like whatever, like being open and communicative, also being safe and responsible, and not making new work in spite of the pandemic, but sort of leaning into what is a new way to create with these restrictions, and how can I explore that in a bigger and more interesting way. Exactly. But I think all of that is related to money, and it continues to fuck independent artists.
Oh yeah, if you don't have money right now, you fucked him.
Because like money can get you tests on the day, can pay for extra gear, can pay for extra space, can pay for, all of the things you need to like make stuff in a safe way. And independent artists, like, what the fuck? Like, we have to be more
But then there's the flip side to it, which I'm seeing a lot, and I don't
reverse it. Tell me,
pop, drip it, drop it. I know how to rap. There's a flip side and there's a reverse side, and I'm seeing a lot of really high quality videos with like large groups of drag queens in them, and like these amazing backdrops and things. And my question is like, what is the safety like on that set? Or is it just caution to the wind? We're a bunch of friends. We don't really care.
Are you talking about Welcome to Chromatica, the Piranha Queens?
No, I'm talking. No, what is that?
It's like all the queens from that club in Vegas, Piranha, and they're like doing a bunch of like Chromatica songs. It's really sickening.
Listen, I mean, the videos are sickening, but then the first thing that comes to my mind is like, that's a lot of people and like really close. And like, how are you making sure that all of you are tested? How are you doing that? It's a group of drag. Are you getting the free tests? Are you doing that? Like, I don't know. I'm very, because it's like, are we going to throw caution to the wind to make YouTube videos?
No, but people also like need to survive, and artists need to make work. So I think it's the idea of like it becomes even more about do your beliefs of the world line up with your collaborators? I think for a long time we would be like, yeah, I'll work with them. Like, I think what they say on Twitter is a little whatever, but like, we'll have a good time. Let's work together on something. And now it's more like, girl, do you both have the same beliefs about the pandemic, about personal safety, about the public at large? And do you think that you collaborate well on camera? You know, it's like both things.
Yeah, it's going to be weird.
It's gonna be weird. Okay.
All right. Well, why don't we take a break and I can think about life as I know it. Ooh, there's a man getting out of a car across the street. He's looking good. We'll come back out of this break.
Okay, we're back. Welcome back, everybody.
We're
How's your
back. On Tuesdays,
back.
we answer questions or give advice or hear about how sloppy you are. Send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com, and we will read it next Tuesday. Oh, my God. Let's do this, y'all. From Soggy. Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball. So like the title says, I have a diaper fetish. I don't have the often associated age play fetish. I just see it as a particular avenue of piss play. Okay, that makes sense. As you can probably anticipate, I find this pretty embarrassing, and I'm reluctant to share it with people. Luckily, there's a bit of a community online, so I can get it out of my system without raising it. Raising it?
Like raising it up in conversation?
Oh. My issue is that I don't tell my boyfriends about it. My last boyfriend, he went through my stuff. It was pretty well hidden. And he found out about it and was really upset about the fact that I didn't tell him this small part of my sexuality. My current boyfriend
Okay,
are
let's
open,
stop
so-
for a second. Your boyfriend went through your stuff and found this fetish. So that means found physical diapers.
Yes.
Versus like going through your files on your computer and finding
Okay, but now
videos.
what I'm wondering is this diaper play the type of, I mean, he says that the age play isn't involved. And at first I was like, wait, old men in diapers? But I was like, oh no, they like babies.
The babies.
Yeah. I went up
I want to be a baby.
Baby.
You could babysit me. I'm going to pee my pants.
Ooh, wow, wow, wow. So he's probably, what kind of diapers is he wearing? Like, my mind thinks that he's just going and getting like the grocery store underoos that you can buy. But do you think he's got some fashionable ones? Because if it's like hidden away,
I can almost guarantee that there are like sickening adult diapers that exist in the world that aren't like Depends.
No, okay. So you think he's got those? Okay.
I think if he
Also,
says,
fuck your last boyfriend because they shouldn't be going through your shit. That's none of their business.
If he says, I don't tell boyfriends about it, that means he's had a relationship with this fetish longer than any of his boyfriends have. Like, longer than the relationships he's had with his boyfriends. Okay, keep going.
My current boyfriend and I are open, so when there's not a pandemic on, I can easily satisfy my fetish with others and still have a very satisfying sex life with my boyfriend. My question is whether I owe it to my current and future boyfriends to already think about the future. You know what I mean? He's got one eye in the moment, one eye on the...
Stop. Girl, she's ready to really play the field. To my current and or future boyfriends, when they may or may not happen.
No, it wasn't and or, it was just and future. It wasn't a possibility. It is going to happen. I honestly don't want a boyfriend to try it out just to make me happy, or even if we're not open. I can survive without it. However, do I owe them an explanation just out of a sense of honesty? Okay, can I say two things really quick?
Go ahead.
I don't think that I don't think that there's anything wrong with one, telling your boyfriend that you're into it, especially if you're open and you're like, listen, if you're not into it with me, I'll just go do it with other people. There's nothing wrong with asking him to try it once. Maybe he will like it.
Right. I think okay, what was the other thing? You said you wanted to say two things.
You don't you don't owe him an explanation of why you like it. Like, if it's like a deal breaker, then it's a deal breaker. Goodbye, baby.
So literal baby. No, I'm just kidding. He said no.
He said no to the baby stuff.
No to the baby stuff.
It's an extension of piss play.
So I'm curious what the extension of piss play is. First of all, let's just be hypothetical.
Keeping it warm and on his body.
So it's like, I want to walk around with a heavy piss-soaked diaper.
Maybe more than I just want to walk around with piss on me.
Okay.
Like, you can't wear like a pissy shirt in public, but you can wear a pissy diaper.
Pissy diaper. And I wonder if it's like, I want my boyfriend or my other person, because he said but if it's like, I want the other person to pee in the diaper and then I wear it.
Ooh.
Or like, let's just keep coming up with options for the diaper.
So one of them pees in the diaper and then the other one pees in their diaper and then they switch diapers.
Yeah.
The
or
switch,
what if it's
gun.
Like the swish? What if it's like they each pee in the diaper and then they wring the diaper out and then they drink it, so it has that like not only piss but diaper taste?
Yeah, that nice foamy filler taste.
So my thing about fetishes is like,
what if they piss on the diaper and then put it on their face like a Spider-Man mask and then kiss upside down?
What if they wait until it's wintertime and they freeze the piss-soaked diapers and then they go out and they find a hill covered in snow and they use those icicle diapers as sleds?
Yes. That's the one.
Answer is yes.
Yes.
No, the thing that I think about fetishes is like, I think you should feel safe and open enough to tell your partner. I don't think if you're going to be in like a real open and intimate relationship, I don't think you should feel like you need to hide anything. But also, I think it's totally fine to have a fetish in your head that you don't necessarily want to do with your partner. For instance, if I was dating someone close to my age, but I sort of like got off on the idea of like a daddy-son role play, but I don't like that bullshit when the daddy is younger or the same age. Like, I want an old man to be my daddy. So it's like, I'm not going to be able to play that fetish out with my boyfriend because we're the same age.
Yeah.
So I think it's totally fine. I mean, I think if you want to tell them, I think that's great, but I also think like hiding it from them, I guess then we get into the conversation of, is omission considered lying?
Yeah. Or what if you just were like, I'm kind of into this diaper thing?
Yeah, you could try it out and be like, are you into piss? Like, first go with piss.
Are you into piss? Yeah, if it's an extension of piss play, get into the piss play with your partner first. And then be like, now what I want to do is keep the pee on me all day, go to work, sit in it, bring it home.
Like, what if there was like a mobile receptacle that could hold the pee and smell really, really bad after a couple hours? How about that?
I want a diaper.
That's so interesting. I've never really thought about diapers.
I did, because the first time I ever dressed up as a baby, Vander Von Odd told me in person. I don't know. One of the two was just like, that diaper fetish is like a huge thing. And I was like, wait, what do you mean? And then they showed me everything about diaper fetishes. And I was like, great. So I'm dressing up like a big old baby and a lot of men were grabbing me. And then remember that poopy diaper is when I got pulled. That was the only time I ever had sex and drag.
He sucked your dick in the back of the alley.
In Vaseline Alley.
Anyway,
so,
alley.
we maybe gave some good advice. I'm not really sure what happened here today on this
I don't think we gave any advice. I think we just talked about diapers.
You said that
I'm happy to not give advice. You can write in just to get your story on the air. We're not even going to give you advice.
Yeah, but do you think that this person should tell their partner that they're into diapers?
Here's what I'll say about the snooping. I don't like that your ex-boyfriend found your stuff, but also I'm probably totally that bitch who would snoop. Bitch, look at you. You would snoop. You have snooped.
I'm a snooper. I'm a fucking snooper. And if you let me house sit your house, bitch, I'm going through every drawer.
I want to see it all. Yeah, completely.
Well, thanks so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. This is our Tuesday episode, and you can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. Again, this is Tuesday. Do not forget the day. Send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your fuck talk story at 213-536-9180.
We sang that in perfect unison, right?
No, absolutely not.
Will, you better edit that so it's in perfect
unison. The whole
unison.
thing has been off. You're behind for some reason.
It's because I'm on my phone, but I'm about to get on my computer and I won't be.
Okay. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode, which will now come out every Tuesday. Today is Tuesday and Friday.
Hey, what day is it today?
It's Tuesday, you fucks.
Cool. So we will see you on Friday. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. We have to do another cooking challenge.
Right. What did you have in mind?
Well, I wanted to try to make it's so hot right now, so maybe we'll have to wait for this, but I wanted to make like a pho or a ramen or like something that feels this sounds fucked up, but I'll just say it. Something that is like not culturally something I'm used to, which feels sort of unattainable in my own kitchen. Does that make sense?
Yes. Well, I think the only unattainable thing is that the ingredients are very different. Like you have to have sesame oil and the pork has to be a certain way, and it's like broth and stuff that's just not normal for American cuisine.
Well, not normal for American cuisine. For me, it's just like it's not something I'm used to, and so like I don't feel confident being like, yes, let me like make this kimchi at home. What if our first goal was to like make some homemade kimchi?
Doesn't it take like a month? We can see. We'll look into it. Either kimchi or a pho.
Or pickles.
Baby, I make pickles all the time. You want to go on this pickle? You know what? Pickles would be easy because then we could jar them and then do a trade-off.
Okay, let's do pickles and kimchi. Let's start doing jarred prepared foods.
Okay, we'll do pickles.
Okay. Well, everyone, bye.
And I'll be using my grandma's recipe. Goodbye. Doodle-doo-doo forever dog.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media.
M.O.M. Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Mixed and mastered by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork is drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.